He looked like any other quiet old man from California's Central Valley. Calm, polite, even friendly. But behind that ordinary face hid one of the deadliest hitmen the United States has ever known. His name was José Manuel Martínez, and for nearly 4 decades, he lived 2 lives, a loving father and grandfather by day, and a cold, calculating killer by night. Martínez was born in 1962 in Mexico and moved to the U.S. as a child. He blended in, working odd jobs, raising a family, and living a simple life. But his real career started early. When he was just 16, he claimed to have killed a man for the first time. Not for revenge, not for passion, but for business. He became known in the underworld as El Mano Negra, the Black Hand. He was a gun for hire, the man you called when you wanted someone gone, permanently. Over the years, he claimed to have killed more than 36 people across California, Arizona, Alabama, Florida, and New Mexico. Most of his victims were tied to the Mexican drug trade, rivals, smugglers, debtors, and even those who simply crossed the wrong person. For decades, he evaded law enforcement. He didn't brag, he didn't leave clues, he didn't use phones or digital footprints. He just disappeared into the background, a ghost with a gun. But in 2013, his luck finally ran out. It started with a simple traffic stop in Yuma, Arizona. Police pulled him over as he crossed the border from Mexico. At first, it looked routine, but when officers ran his name, something didn't add up. An active warrant popped up. A murder case out of Alabama. Investigators soon realized they weren't dealing with an ordinary suspect. Martínez began to talk, and what he said sent chills through every detective in the room. He calmly confessed, not to 1 killing, not to 2, but to dozens. He described each murder in detail, who they were, where it happened, how he did it, and who ordered it. There was no remorse, no hesitation. He spoke as if he were describing a routine job, a lifetime of murder treated like shift work. In 2014, he was extradited to Alabama, where he was charged with killing José Ruiz, a man shot in the head over a drug debt. The jury heard how Martínez tracked Ruiz for days, waited, and killed him in cold blood. After the murder, he returned to California as if nothing had happened. During the trial, Martínez shocked everyone again. He pleaded guilty. He told the judge, "I did what I had to do." No emotion, no excuses, just cold acceptance. But that was only one of many cases. After his conviction in Alabama, more states came forward. California prosecutors linked him to 9 additional murders stretching back to the 1980s, each tied to cartel networks and family disputes. Detectives called him one of the most prolific killers you've never heard of. And perhaps that's what made him so dangerous. He didn't crave fame. He didn't fit the profile of a serial killer seeking attention. He was quiet, patient, efficient, the kind of man who could kill you and then politely hold the door open for your widow the next day. In 2020, after multiple trials, José Manuel Martínez was sentenced to multiple life terms without parole. He is now serving his time in Corcoran State Prison, the same facility that once held Charles Manson. To this day, detectives believe his true number of victims may be far higher than the 30+ he confessed to. He claimed to have killed around 40, but some believe it could be double that. Murders scattered across U.S. states and Mexican border towns, unsolved and forgotten. Martínez's story is not just about a hitman. It's about how evil can wear an ordinary face, A man who raised children, attended family gatherings, went to church on Sundays, and then quietly went back to killing. When asked in prison if he regretted anything, he simply said, "No." They all had it coming, and that's the terrifying part. For him, murder wasn't madness. It was work, clean, calculated, and paid in cash.